All right, what's up, my friends? Happy holidays! We are doing a little vintage cube here as we usually do every year for a cool stuff video. Of course, I got Cube for Charity coming up. More for that info on that online. Vintage Cubes on Magic Online, where we can draft the most powerful cards ever printed in Magic history, like Force of Will. It's pretty good. Not like an insane first pick here for our cube draft, but wish you would take these damn ugly Triumphs. They have all the awesome old border cards, and they have these stupid Triumphs in, just whatever. But a lot of commander cards I gotta read. If they draw X, discard X, create X spy tokens for each card type on this card. That's a pretty cool card. All right, yeah, just taking Force of Will here. Force of Will is pretty great in a broken format like Vintage Cube. And yeah, just gonna start there. Take a blue card. Oh my god, there's so many cards to read. One of the weird things about Vintage Cube these days is like they print so many commander cards, like Securitron Squadron. You just gotta read them. I don't know what it does. Mana for a 2/2. Squad. Additional cost to cast a spell. You may pay 3 a number of times. When it enters, make that many copies of it. It's got Vigilance. And whenever a token you control ETBs, put a counter on it. So it scales up. Sure. That's interesting. Pre-war formal wear. Grants creatures. Sure. Just taking Mana Leak here, I think. Just take a second blue card. Bank Bus is pretty cool too, but a little slow. Not the best first 2 picks here in a Vintage Cube draft. I wanted you to do a little more broken things than this, but this is fine. Take Mana Leak and look for something to believe in. Unholy Heat, Mother of Runes. Mother of Runes is good. I don't know if blue-white is just super exciting. Inquisition is also fine. Recurring Nightmares, pretty good. I don't have a Jive super well like our start here. Heat's also really good too if you wanted to just play a good removal spell. I think taking Mother of Runes is pretty reasonable. It's probably the best card in the pack, right? Recurring Nightmare is really good, but I feel like it requires a lot of moving parts, and blue isn't necessarily the best pairing for Recurring Nightmare because you lack the creatures to make it really work. I'm just thinking Mother of Runes. All right, well, another banger commander card here in Fractured Identity. This has been in the cube for quite a while, actually. This is a removal spell that exiles. It also gives you a copy of the thing you exile. Pretty sick. Also, a Preordain, and a Saheeli, and a Chrome Mox, and a lot of black cards, too. December Emperor Bones. Not a lot of red or white cards, but Identity's pretty sweet. I would splash this card in a blue deck, even if I wasn't playing Mother of Runes. So, I'm in. Take the Fractured Identity. Let's make my cards a little bigger here. Right card. Got Jingle Karn over there. Got the old jingle bells on. For those who don't know, because I haven't really announced it yet, this is going to be my last weekly article for CoolStuffInc.com. Contracts changing for 2025, moving into more of a stream sponsorship role. So articles and videos will no longer be weekly. I'll still be doing my 10 New Brews article and then a video for that. And then I have carte blanche to record a video or write an article if I want to, basically in the future. But no more weekly content on Cool Stuff. Regular content's going off as usual. Again, focusing more on sponsorship and then also focusing on more of my own content, which is great too. So, been a long run. My last article is actually my 300th article, which will be, I guess it was last Friday if you're watching this on Monday now. But written a lot of articles in my life. Wrote for Star City before, Cool Stuff. Probably written over 600 articles in my life. So, Secret Ghost, Upheaval, or Adeline. Adeline's certainly the best single threat. Secret Ghost is safer. Adeline's really good, though. I think we could do a blue-white tempo deck. Take Adeline. Take Adeline and plan on being kind of tempo-y. Lorien Revealed, Gush, Prismatic Ending. I mean, Lorien Revealed's pretty sweet. Just a little bit of fixing. Gush is kind of cool, too, but yeah. Prismatic Ending is fine, but for only 2 colors, it's only okay removal. It's not great. It's pretty good though. I'll take Prismatic Ending, sure. It's also a blue card for Force though. I'll take Lorien Revealed. Brainstorm, Spellbinder, Bop. Spellbinders. Thing is, if we need fetch lands, make Brainstorm pretty good. we're definitely walking the line here, right? The blue cards and white cards don't necessarily go great together. Usually, want to be like all white cards or like blue control-y cards. I don't think Spellbinder is particularly impressive. Let's take Brainstorm. Nor does white seem like particularly open. Virtue's the goal is when you're trying to draft a cube deck or just, a deck in general, especially in cube though. You're looking for the bridge, right? Looking for the bridge between archetypes. So like, what's a card that would go in a white deck? It's also good with the blue cards. Virtue of Loyalty. This is a card that's 2/2 flash for 2 that plays well with Mana Leak and stuff, but it's also a threat as well and a good top end card too. So Virtue's pretty sweet here, kind of like this. A lot of green cards is back, right? Titania, Survival, and Bizarre and Hogak, but sure. I would say that our colors haven't seemed particularly open, but no playables in this pack for us. We currently have, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 white cards. I'm sorry, 4 white cards and 4 blue cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 8 cards total. I mean, Jace is not really a super exciting card if we're blue-white. We have a different color. I mean, like a braid. I'm just taking the braid, I guess. I don't even know. All right, so both these weirdo white cards table, the Secreton Squadron and the pre-war formal wear, ETB Reanimate, +2/+2 and Vigilance equipment. I don't know what's better. This card doesn't seem... I guess it also pumps tokens, right? That's kind of cool. Sure. Recurring number tables, which is weird, of course, but sure. I need that here. Let's take it, I guess. Absent is also a playable card. Not great, but I would say blue-white doesn't seem particularly open, which is not ideal, but you see a Sanctum, a Lava Spur Boots, which is pretty bad. We get exactly Urza Saga, it's not even good. Let's take Sanctum. Take a flexible land. Oh, we have an Oko or something like that. You can still play it. Karn's only a little bit in the way. Waterlog Grove, sure. So we currently have a, not a free green splash, but a potential green splash. Mana Curve, not great. Lorian's basically a 1-drop, but Force of Vigor. Yeah, chilling. What else we got here, Open up a Black Lotus Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas for y'all. This pack is got some goodies. No More Lies obviously would be great in our deck and is likely to table, which is cool. Lotus is good, obviously. It's great. Emperor, it's a good back. Tinker, Flage. But yeah, taking a Lotus, obviously. Easy game. Turn 1, Adeline. Love the old art Lotus, too. Fantastic. Like, that's why I don't get. Like, they got these, like, super nice old art, all this cool, stuff. And they have these really ugly triomes, but... All right, Remand Brain Surge, Blade Splicer. It's also Pyrogoyf, which is kind of a ridiculous card. Llanowar Elves. Remand it's fine. Blade Splicer is pretty unexciting. Let's take the Remand. Psychic Frog. Oh my god, that card's ridiculous. Recently banned in Legacy. Psychic Frog. It's also the Genesis engine. 8/8 vehicle. Pay 1, draw 2, discard a card, make a pilot. This card good. Like, Reclamation, Phantasmal Image. Psychic Frog is pretty gross. Like, we could definitely just, like, dump the double white cards and just play, like, Splash White. Frog's pretty ridiculous. This is, like, one of the best creatures ever printed, I think, honestly. Engine's cool, but just, like, really slow. It would probably table. Karn, what do you think, Karn? I'm taking the Frog. It's Frog Monday, folks. Here's a Ponder. There's an Ocelot Pride. And fourth Aerolingus. Oh, my God. The key to success in Vintage Cube these days is mostly just take the dumb commander cards, which, of course, fourth Aerolingus is. Oh, man. But we have no red sources. Ocelot Pride's also really good. Also makes tokens for the squadron, which is kind of cool. Stoneforge, we currently have one equipment. It's Ponder. I am. If I hadn't taken the Frog, if I take Frog, I would take fourth Aerolingus, but now we're just like off the radar. I might just take Ocelot Pride here. Ocelot Pride's really good. Sure. Take commander cards or take dumb Modern Horizons cards, Fourth Aerolingus is pretty broken. I understand. It is a very good card, but Rafine's Tower, which would give us Frog mana as well as blue-white mana. Also Colonnade. Shelter by Ghost is pretty good, but we're not seeing that creature now. Let's take Tower. Also Pest Infestation as well, which is a great card, but I think that we should take the Tower here. Yeah. All right, let's take this. And Eagles of the North. Oh my God, Eagles of the North is kind of stinky. However, this pack is stinky. We have all these random green sources, They were taking the Eagles. Just finds Rafine Tower. Hopefully we'll get a Tundra or something like that. But eagling for a tap land is pretty bad. It's pay one mana. It's tap land for a tap land, which is kind of gross. But the rest of this pack is just unplayable. So for us at least. All right, take the Eagles. The Eagles are coming. Skyclave Apparition. There's no blue cards. Carnage Interpreter. 3 mana for a 3/3. When ETB, discard your hand, investigate 4 times. 1 or fewer cards in hand, 2/2 and Menace. That's a crazy card. Arwen, Scrapwork Mutt, Skyclave, Talisman. Skyclave's fine. Talismans are not where I want to be in a deck like this. I want to be playing threats. Sarah Paragon, Portable Hole. They came from the pipes. Enchantment, 5 mana. ETB Manifest Dread twice. Whenever a face down, ETBs draw a card. So you make 2 2/2s and draw 2 cards for 5 mana. That's pretty good. It's expensive though. Portable Hole's also. I have a few good 5s already. Let's take Portable Hole. No more live tables as planned. There's also a Gataxian probe, but we're not really probing that well. Let's take no more lies. No more lies. Eagles. Lorien revealed. These blue-green lands just kind of hanging out. A little lost, but yeah, we got the Lotus, but I don't know what else is going on here. Our deck's kind of, it's all right, I think this Psychic Frog is throwing us for a loop a little bit here. All right, Courtyard helps. There was a Stoneforge, I think, in the pack after this one. So he could take Battered Skull, but I think I'd rather just cast my Psychic Frog and have Battered Skull in my deck. So take Courtyard. If Stoneforge tables, I will. I'll Pokecarn, maybe. All right. Phantasmal Image is also fine. Reclamation is a fine card, but kind of whatever. So take Image. Securiton Squadron. Archive is cool. I like an Archive. It's our second tap land, but late Dak Fade. Good vintage cube card. I can hear cards jingling from here. Got those jingle bells on. Not stoked. Need a little more oomph here, Absent Force. Master of Death. EDB Serial 2. It's in your graveyard. Bring it back to your hand. That doesn't seem very good. City's pretty good. It's not very good in our deck, but it's a thicket also, man. All these random green sources, you know? Arwen, Mortal Queen. Okay. Chrome Host Siege Star. We got a Flooded Strand here. That one's high up on the list. And not much else, right? Where are the white cards? Like, I wouldn't even consider Leyline Binding a white card, you know? Alright. Yeah, I guess. Let's just take this Flooded Strand. Hope we find some white cards. It's pack one, or it's the first pack, so it's not like it's not open or whatever. I mean, it might not be, but this pack is not. It's not the issue. All right. I feel like the white part of our deck is the worst part, like the Adeline and friends, but Psychic Frog, Counterspells, Brainstorm, sure. And we get past Ancestral Recall. I'm gonna hit it again. It's the last video, folks. We're going crazy. All right. So, bad deck. We have Lotus and Recall, though, so that's a good deck now. We'll table, hopefully, like Usher or Sculler. Love that Old Border Recall, too. All right. Love it. And give us Brazen Borrower, Loran, Kitsa, Otterball, Elite. Sure. Loran's fine. I don't mind a Loran. I think it's better than Borrower. And Borrower's not bad either. It's like Reanimator stuff and cheaty stuff. I like Borrower, I think. Maybe table Loran, that'd be cool. Sure. Gotta keep like somewhat of a Flash theme going. Fracture. We got Elspeth Knight. That card's still in the cube. Elspeth Knight Errant? Damn. Elspeth Knight Errant. Thopter Founder. There's a sword of the Meek pack one. That dream's dead. Sunblessed Healer is not very good. It's like a fine sideboard card, I guess. Elspeth's like okay. Does seem pretty dated. Time Spiral's not really us. Not a great pack for us, but sure. Take Elspeth. Whatever. That's fine. Mind Twist. Oh my god. Also, Philia Nadu. Hull Breacher. Oh my god. Mind Twist is obviously great, but like, aside from Black Lotus, we have no fast mana. Hull Breacher's pretty dumb. It's got Flash too. Yeah, I think Hull Breacher. Like, hopefully table like Consider or Philia. What's this card? Death Greeter's Champion. They made it for a 2/1. It's got dash, backup, and double strike. Sure. Take Hull Breacher. Get past it, Underground Sea. Slam Underground Sea. Yeah, I mean, Winds is actually what we find. Right? I can Malcolm, but just take the land that fixes our mana. It's not even close. Baleful Strix. Reprieve. We already have Remand. Reprieve is like, whatever. Strix is like a good card, but it's like not that exciting. Like, now you have Tower. We have Fiend's Tower, Underground Sea, Flooded Strand, Courtyard. And we have 2 cycling lands to go find them. Or just take Reprieve. I think I like Reprieve. I think this card's a little too fair for what we're trying to do, and just also a little too off color. Not a great splash card. Take Reprieve. And I mean, like, you've got a passable looking deck here. Dig Through Time, Silent Clearing. We're at 29, 87, 65. We're currently at like 23-ish playables. Dig Through Time. It's our only real like graveyardy card, but we only have 1 fetch land. Seems tough. Just take the clearing, take the mana fixing land. Some boomers here. Valgavoth, Blightsteel Colossus. Take clearing. The Frog. We have 1 black card, Psychic Frog. It's a really good one. We could play Recurring. That's not very good in our deck. But, let me get past. This is the pack we opened that had no playables for us, so sure, it's cool, I guess. We're not playing a tapped Underground Sea. Death, Spellbomb. All bad. All bad. Turn 1. This card is good on turn 1, yeah. For sure. No doubts there. Memory Jar Hole Breacher. Yeah, I mean, it's also just a 5 mana sorcery speed artifact. It's not very good in our deck otherwise, so I think we're just playing this card straight up, you know? Just fine, is what it is. Does its thing. $23 playables currently. Would you table the Tidehollow Sculler, which is a fine card? What does this card do? When it enters, up to one creature phases out. Add a mana of any color. Put this from your hand onto the battlefield. It's a weird ability. Is this card good? Tidehollow Sculler is like... It's not great. Sure, let's try this to land. Table Loran, awesome. It's a dumb commander card, just take it, you know? And some boom booms here. Yeah, I mean, our deck is a little misshapen, I feel like, but Troll of Khazad-dûn also tables. I don't think I want that one. Green seem kind of open. Xantugu is pretty... We do have, like, a lot of green lands, but... Mox Center lands. Yeah, it's not even close. Alright, yeah, green open. I've heard green is the worst color in the cube in this iteration, but can neither confirm nor deny that claim. City of Traders. Yeah, not really us. Alright, so Courtyard, Underground Sea, Lotus... Spellbomb, Grove, Clearing, Rafine's Tower, Archive, Floodstrand, little cube for charity practice, getting it rolling here. Alright. It always adds one less land than it's supposed to. It's kind of weird. So we have... I also screwed my lands up. It's really annoying. Archive... Every color, white, every color, blue. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white sources and 8 black. As I said, add an island. We have 2 land cyclers too, and the Lotus, so let's add an island. Alright, so sort by mana value, and that's our deck, folks. Our Cool Stuff Inc. video cube draft 2024. Let's rock and roll. All right, we're on the play, and it's not quite recall. We have a brainstorm, though, so we're going to keep. All right, so we're going to go land. We're going to go Rafine's Tower, and so we go. First rule of brainstorm is never cast brainstorm. We don't have that many shufflers, but... Library of Alexandria. Gross. We draw Squadron. Okay, sure. I guess I'm just gonna. I'm the beat. If they have a library, I'm the beatdown, right? So here you go. Here's my grizzly bear. Have fun. They're gonna draw a library in response. You got it. Pretty good. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Oh my god. Brutal. Library of Alexandria and 1 mana interaction is the peanut butter and jelly. Alright, well, hopefully this brainstorm is good. Because got some work to do. Alright. We are going to... Oh, you're a shuffler. Cast Brainstorm. And, oh my god. Okay, good thing we're shuffling here. Alright, so let's play Flooded Strand. Let's crack it. And they library in response. Trying to get this archive. And top card is an Adeline. Sure, I'll put Adeline on top. Attack for 2. Say go. Adeline plus Squadron's kind of cool, right? Tokens get counters. Well, they got 9 cards in hand. That's not how library works, thankfully. The bad news is they have 9 cards in their hand, so good news, bad news sort of thing. Already cast. Oh my god. What were they thinking about? That's so good. Alright. I mean, I'm not going to shuffle away my Adeline, even though it's like not that good anymore, because I'm just going to hard cast Lorien Revealed on turn 3 or whatever, so we'll just cast Adeline, say go. It's not ideal. It's getting bodied by Library of Alexandria here. Back to 9 cards in Ant. Library is a pretty silly Magic card. I think it's a little overrated in Cube. You do need to have this like pretty specific scenario of like having it in your opener, you know, yada yada yada. Hymn to Torok. Oh my god. All right, sure. Well, they got the spell. All right. Well, this has been a pretty miserable experience. This game. Yeah, wouldn't mind casting that one. We do have recall. We just draw recall too. All right, untap. We draw Brazen Borrower. Move to combat. Will Adeline get to attack? Draw off library, sure. Adeline does kill pretty quick, I guess. I'm gonna hold up Petty Theft. Not try and go for extra point of damage here. And say go. I mean, honestly, Petty Theft is almost as good as removal here because, like, they have so many cards anyway, whatever. Like, what's up, Jingle Bells? Play a land, 8 cards in end. And we wait. Remember, folks, holiday shopping, post-holiday shopping, CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code Jim5, 5% off your order, CoolStuffInc.com. As previously stated, this is my last weekly video for CoolStuffInc.com. Come 2025, we're changing my contract around. I'm going to be doing no more weekly content on articles or videos. I will still do a 10 New Brews article and a 10 New Brews video, the 11th brew. But otherwise, I'll be focusing more on my own content and still doing a full sponsorship with Cool Stuff, because Cool Stuff's obviously a phenomenal company. I love working with them. Sounds corny to say, but I feel like Cool Stuff's family at this point, honestly. Like, I've been working with them for so long. I know the owner. I've had dinner with the owner and his wife many, many times. Me and Nicole had dinner with them and stuff, and they're freaking awesome. So, it's great. So here's Kiora. And if I had Hull Breacher again, that'd be awesome, you know? All right, so they're going to draw 2, discard 2. They tapped all their black, so, like, no reanimates here. And they discard Master of Death and Swamp. Sure. If your upkeep, you can return this. All right, I mean, just going to play Petty Theft to make you discard a hand size. And I'm just going to cast Brazen Borrower and try and kill you because you have 1,000 cards and I have 0 cards. But, I mean, this clock is fast, you know, like, untap and draw a... They bin Time Twister. That sucks. So, let's just jam. Oh, breach. Breaching. All right. We're attacking. Attack all. You get the extra point of damage into play, too. 5. It's third 5 now. All right. Yeah, I mean, kill me. You know, what am I going to do? It's your turn. Return Master of Death if you want to. Thoughtseize Hymn to Torok. Here's Kiora, the Rising Tide. I'm getting hungry. It's Christmas munchies. Okay, so cure ATBs, they discard 2 cards. Don't draw any cards, thanks to Hull Breacher. And we win. So we beat turn 1 Library of Alexandria into Thoughtseize, into Hymn to Torok, etc., etc. Love it. I don't have any sideboarding, honestly. Like, I think if they had reanimate stuff, we would have seen it. We could bring in the Aether Spellbomb and cut, like... Nah, whatever. Submit. I mean, the hand's not great. We have Hull Breacher, though. I'm just going to keep. I haven't drawn Lotus or Recall very much. All right, Shelldock Isle. No turn 1 library. Love to see that. Love that for us. Silent Clearing. We have an Underground Sea. I'm just gonna cast the so Archive. If we see a frog on top, we still cast it. All right, we should have been this. Been that and say yep. That's your Swamp. Knight's Whisper. They just love drawing cards. They just really like it. All right, so untap and. All right, really, really tame draw on our part here. Only good news if we lose this game, we have to try to draw Lotus though. So, the old Lotus Lottery. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells, Karn smells. I think he might have farted. All right, here comes Master of Death. EDB Surveil 2. Sure. Weird card, right? Weird card. We have Hull Breacher. It's fun. They've been an island. They keep a card on top. Sure. Okay. We're going to keep the Fetch Lamp in my Brainstorm, obviously. We have Hull Breacher. We have Elspeth. We got some nice mana here. A lot of lands, but play Swamp. They're not that far off Shelldock Isle, which is a little scary, but here comes a Master of Death. Zombie Wizard. Cure the Rising Tide. Get Hull Breach. What a miserable Magic card Hull Breacher is. Like, Kiora, ETB, discard 2, I get 2 treasures. Arr, we be Hull Breaching here. Let's cut down on the cube. Dismember. It's not a May. Alright, discard 2, please. Okay. That's what happens with Hull Breacher a lot. That card's not in my cube. It's not a very fun card, but yeah. All right, let's do this with our 1 land hand. Not even a land cycler. All right, so we are on the play, and we're mulliganing. Fortunately, ship it. If it lets me ship it, come on. Ship the hand, let's go. All right, Courtyard, Underground Sea, Island, Virtue, Fractured. Squadron says whenever a creature token you control enters, put a counter on it. So I can play this on turn 2 and play Virtue on turn 3. Is that even good? I don't think so. We're going to keep. I'm going to ship the Squadron, I think. Just keep the Virtue in the spells. Opponent keeps 7. Must be nice. All right, well, let's let it ride. Good mana, but not a lot to do. Let's start Recall, you know? One of the things when you have a Recall in your Lotus in your deck, you're just like, sure, I'll mulligan. Let's start Recall. It's fine. No problem. Dark Slick Shores. Sensei's Divining Top. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. All right. Obviously, more mana efficient, just cast Virtue of Loyalty. It's just like you're not in a rush. I think if they had a discard spell, they would have cast it on turn 1, so I guess they could top it. You just obviously play response, so whatever, it's fine. Better lucky than good. There's your recall off the top, folks. Target player draws 3 cards. It's even better than draw 3 cards. It's target player draws 3 cards. Seachrome Coast. Esper Mirror. All right. Virtue. Sorry, not casting Virtue. We're casting Ardenvale Fealty. Sure. And put that over into our adventure zone. Card, you're in the adventure zone. Watch that card, please. Thank you. Untap. And draw Loran of the 3rd path. Sure. And just gonna play Lansego. Got a threat on the board. Not in a rush. They're gonna top. Okay. Rearrange the cards. Sure. It's a thing that happens. Crack Passage. Comes in tapped. Make it a mountain. All right. I mean, I don't want to get my recall countered, you know? Untap. I could draw land. That's actually insane. That was a really good draw. All right, so we'll tackle our knight, and we're going to cast Recall, and if they try and counter it, we get to put it back in our hand. Love it. Recall. I think one of my favorite plays in Magic is remanding your own spell in response to a counter spell. Just like, love it. It feels like you're just like a wizard, just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Draw Lotus too. Oh my god. All right. Could cast Virtue of Loyalty. I don't think we're going to, though. Just say go. End step. Top. Yeah. This card is Snooze Fest. We lower on the top. They just put it back on top of their library. It's not a very effective way to deal with the top, so... Keep mana for reprieve. Force of Will. I'm just chilling. You know, we're ahead. We're up on cards, mana, and board. I guess not up on cards. They have 6 cards. We have 5, but... Alright, so rearrange the cards. Play land. Talisman. Sure. That's the thing we'll lure in for sure. And we see 3 mana tap for a Dak Faden. I mean, I can steal my Lotus, but I should Previs, whatever, sure. Previs, draw a card, just Loran. We draw Mother of Runes, cool. We might be in the market for a Virtue then. This is what, 5, 6, 7 mana. Draw No More Lies, that's pretty cool too. Okay. We can't Portable Hole and Mother of Runes and No More Lies. We could Virtue of Loyalty, leaving up No More Lies. Just cash the Lotus in. I kind of like that. Then next turn, play multiple creatures. We have Force too, so... Would Fractured Identity of a Planeswalker have loyalty counters? Yes. Fractured Identity of a Planeswalker is pretty insane. Crack Flooded Strand. play on no more lies here? I mean, Dark Fate isn't even good anymore, right? Like, so there's no artifacts in play, so... Alright, spin that top. Why do they have cool Lord of the Rings lands and I have these lands? Can you dictate what lands you play with? I could draw blue cards. I don't need to use my thing. There are Tribal Flames. My Night token for 3 damage. Alright, you got me. It's been flamesed. I could draw a land. I think an untapped land would be ideal here. Cool. Nothing like Stone Rain and Mana Leak, you know? Yeah, spin the top. Got it. Spin the top. We understand. All right. Yeah. This card, I played with and against this card in Kamigawa Block Constructed, Standard, Extended, Legacy. I guess Modern too, right? Was it legal Modern? Maybe it wasn't actually. It was Extended. Alright, so get that Loran going. It's a 3-2 now. We have Loran plus Hull Reacher. I like Loran a lot as a cube card. Like, you know, Reclamation Sage is like almost good enough as a cube card, but the draw effect is like a lot of cool corner case things. Top and again. Top, 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 top. Dak Faden. I don't think this is even that good. They can't really steal anything with it. We can just attack it. I think this is fine. Like, they can loot a bunch. They'll draw off top. Okay. Maybe they discard top? That'd be nice, right? As far as speed of the game goes. They discard Lion's Eye Diamond and Echo of Eons. Oh, they're going places. Holy moly. Alright, I didn't see that coming. Echo of Eons is 3 mana from the graveyard. Okay, that's a problem. Sure. Alright, well, we're gonna... Yeah, they're doing stuff. We draw Psychic Frog. That's also stuff. Alright. We've got 2 counter spells. An army. I think we're fine here. I'm going to attack Dak Faden. They discarded the LED for the Echo of Eons. Yeah, that's a little weird, but... is attacking Dak by... What does this ultimate ability do? Cast spell, target things. Artifact. Draw 2, discard 2. We go up to 5 next turn. Probably just attack them. I don't really care about this Dak Faden very much. Yeah, sure. Let's attack them. Or misclick entirely and skip my combat step. That's cool too. Cool. Alright, so black and a blue. Your Psychic Frog. No attack. Whatever. You know, it's fine. I don't want to attack anyway. So they go. Pump a squad. So they should be a 10. Whoops. Didn't know I was in combat. You know, heaven forbid there's like a red background in combat or some visual significant change to let me know I'm in combat or not. It's okay. It's fine. It's my fault. Take full responsibility. Discard Urza's Bauble and Thought Scour. Are these like question mark cards even on Magic Online? Here's Frank. None of their cards are actually like accruing them cards. This is all just like draw 2, discard 2, draw 2, discard 2. It's fine. Discard some lands, sure. 3 cards in hand, 6 mana in hand available. I have No More Lies and Force of Will, and I'm very close to lethal on board. We got, what, 8 damage in play. Does think a little bit that I have to pitch this force to counter the echo, because I can't normalize it unless they top and whatever or something like that. Oh, they're topping. Oh, they're topping. Christmas came early. Draw a card top. You got it. Dark Ritual. They are going for it. All right. Ritual. Bolus's Citadel. Not on my watch, friend. That's not going to be happening today, my friend. Sorry. No Citadel. That's okay. So they're doing some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. And we don't really have a sideboard against them, honestly. Like, we're just playing all of our playable cards. Yeah, all right, sure. That is certainly a hand. Turn 1, Psychic Frog, copy Psychic Frog. That's pretty good. We're going to keep this. We have Lorien for a land 2. Double Frog, turn 1. They play Sewers. Oh, fantastic. Okay. That's got to be like, not unbeatable, but turn 1 double Psychic Frog is about as good as it gets. All right. You're Silent Clearing. Oh, I can't. I need blue, black, and blue, black. Right. Never mind. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still listen to a word that I say, folks. Really important. A single word. Not a one of them. I know what I'm talking about. Until I don't. Psychic Frog. Don't force me. Image. Copy Frog. Your turn. That's a doozy. This card's just unreal. Like, I was there when Psychic Talk was good, you know? Alright, so we're going to attack. Hits our opponent, we draw a card. We can discard cards to pump it. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Mana Leak. Archive. Alright. We're just playing. Just lead a Mana Leak and saying go. I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago when Psychotog was a good creature. Lorien. Revealed. Game's looking pretty good for us. They get a Rafine's Tower. Karn, keep an eye on that one, all right? That's their Rafine's Tower. Probably just playing it. Yeah, all that work for nothing, but sure. And now, I'm just going to Lorien, right? I guess? I might want the blue card man for force. We're just drawing 3 cards a turn, so like, I don't think getting a land off this is important. Yeah, whatever. Just gonna untap. Untap. Elspeth Knight Errant. All right. The frogs are coming in. I don't think I've actually cast this card before. I'm not sure how much like I should be aggressively discarding cards to it. I don't think I'm going to. I guess we're discarding the hand size, right? So, sure. Let's discard a card. Let's discard maybe Elspeth, which is like never going to cast this card ever. Sure. We draw 2. We play a land, say go. That's fine. We draw Squadron and Talon Gates of Madra. Archive. Hull Breacher. Yeah, I'll put that one on top. All right, sure. And say go. Yeah, I should probably be more aggressively targeting these, but there you go. The mana for Dak Faden. Yeah, that's fine, right? Like, I have no artifacts in play. I don't really care if they loot cards for no card advantage. This is whenever it does damage to a player or planeswalker. Psychic Frog has literally every angle covered. Like, every single angle. Just sees all the angles, you know? Usually, you know, it's like, oh no, I have to choose between attacking a planeswalker or them to draw a card. Nope. It's ridiculous. Discard 2 lands, sure. It's fine. Untap. You draw Hull Breacher, which is obviously the goal here. It's funny. I don't even want to kill Dak Fade, so I want them to activate it, and I want to Hull Breacher in response. I want to draw a freaking Force of Will. That's what I want to draw. All right, let's attack them. I'm discard some cards here. I'm just gonna ship these like stinkers. Discard these stupid Squadron. And discard like maybe just Adeline. Like, just don't need it. Just don't need this card, you know. I probably should just like dump my hand like 2 turns ago, honestly, but whatever. I think this is fine. They're dead. Like, they just die next turn if I want them to. Unfortunately, we didn't draw a counterspell, which stinks. I think I just don't even Hull Breacher them. I just hold a Mana Leak. It says I have Mana Leak and Absent up. That's fine. Just kill them next turn. Just dump our hand and kill them next turn. See, back in my day with Psychic Dog, the buff was only temporary. So you dealt 1 damage at a time until you were ready to kill them. All in one shot. Alright, so yeah, we could Breacher them. I guess if we get the treasures, right? Unless they have a way to stop Hull Breacher, in which case things could go horribly wrong for us. You know what? It's Christmas time. I didn't come to not have fun here. Let's cast Hull Breacher. If they somehow miraculously combo kill us this turn, I'm just gonna tip my cap and say Merry Christmas. Oh, we're breaching. Discard 2 cards. And now I have my Mana Leak back up. We discard Bolas Citadel and Shigoreki Genesis Engine. Sure. Red, white, Wrath of God. Get off my plane. Thanks for playing. All right. Man, no recall? Lame. We're on the play. This makes mana like a slow limited land. I got a mulligan this hand, I think. This hand's just too bad. I'm just got a mulligan. I think when you have recall and Lotus in your deck too, you're just like, you know, yeah, I'll mulligan whenever I'll roll it. Alright, so we're gonna keep this stance pretty. If this hand's bad, we're not going to 5, so keep this. Ship Plains, very unhappy about it. This is a pretty slow, crappy hand that would lose to a lot of modern decks. Even Pioneer decks. Even standard decks. All right. They are on 6 also. Given how poor our hand is, I got to imagine their hand's they're ahead of us here, but... All right. Mountain. Go. The Talon Gates of Madra. This will phase out a creature when it ETBs. Weird card. Like, Vista. Red-green. Outland Liberator. We're just playing some standard circa 2001. Okay. Am I going to Skyclave this? Oh, man. Day-night. It's annoying. I guess I have to, right? She's not going to give a 3-3. We draw Oscillate Pride. That's pretty good. Oscillate Pride plus Elspeth is pretty insane, actually. Maybe I just wait a turn and just do that instead. Sure. So, yeah, that's just an easy Oscillate Pride. So go. If it lives, I get to Elspeth, pump it. I can even phase out Attacker, too. This card's kind of cool. It's really good with Planeswalkers, right? You just, like, play a land, phase out their Attacker, play a Planeswalker, so go. It's cool. Oscillate Pride, obviously, a very good card also. My wife Nicole just texted me, and her text reads, and I quote, note this is being recorded on the 23rd of December. Here's Orcish Lumberjack. The text reads, Santa must be next level stressed. We just walked by him in the mall, and it looked like he was taking a break between little kids. He pulled a pill bottle out of his coat pocket and popped two and put it back. Mall Santa just popping pills 2 days before Christmas. Here's Lumberjack. And they're going to say, yeah. All right, so we get to phase. We get to jump our pride. They also can have a kill spell here, but like we're going to go for it, obviously. So untap. We draw Underground Sea. That's a good pickup for, if a game's scrappy, Identity's a pretty insane card, so. The Christmas bottle, red Christmas cheer, yes. Okay, so play this thing. We're going to phase out their Outland Liberator, and we're just going for broke here. All right. No kill spell, please. +3/+3 against flying until end turn. No! Awesome. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. They're bolting the Elspeth. All right. That's a bummer, but whatever. Hopefully they just untap and like sack a land, play a 6-drop, we just steal it. I guess they would give it haste, too. That's true. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Liberator's currently phased out. Oh, it phases right back in? Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know how phasing works. I mean, who does, right? But, so the phase out only works for your turn? All right. What a weird card. So, sure. Might have punted this game, but that's okay. All right. Well, they're doing the whole lumberjack thing. Float a mana, sack, add some mana. So they just play a bunch of mana, and we'll just gonna steal whatever they play. Yeah, phasing is until the owner's upkeep. I guess like if you asked them what phasing did, I would have recited what it does, and then be like, oh yeah, it doesn't work like that, I guess. But I was just hoping that this card worked like in a way that was good. So we're gonna Arena of Glory, give haste. And play Ramanap Excavator. The old Lumberjack Excavator combo, sure. Karn. Dude. Karn says, paint me like one of your French girls. Here's a Vista. Crack the Vista. 2 floating. 4 total available. We can just Skyclave the Ramanap Excavator. Broads. This card's good. All right. Well, so they can boost, stack a permanent to kill if they can kill. Also, super dead. And the unfortunate is I haven't played one good creature for my fractured identity. Stack this, stack this, stack this. Also, it's really dead. Whatever. It's fun. All right. So now we need to Skyclave it. I feel like it has to be Excavator, even though the Abominators is pretty good. You boast. Sack creature artifact, deal 2 plus the mana value. Only once turn. Right, so we draw Force of Will. They're exerted too. All right. Yeah, we just Skyclave. I might just crack this land too, honestly. I'm gonna have the Excavator. And just say go. We can force if we like are desperate, but this card's pretty good. But like, I don't think I'm that scared of it, honestly. You know, just take it with the identity next turn. What's up, Jingle Bells? So, Arena of Glory still exerted. Cool card. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. So, you make a token. It's a copy of Fable. It can't flip. Man. They have played a bunch of cards that are just like not great to Fractured Identity. They don't have any cards left. This game's awkward. So they can just like sack the Fable and kill my Skyclave. Jingle dog, jingle all the way. Carn's a filthy mutt. I don't know what else to say. Hey, jingle dog. Here comes the lumberjack. Okay. They're gonna bombardier, sacrificing the goblin token. This game's going poorly for us. Sure. Let's just draw. What an awkward game, right? I guess our draw was pretty bad. We draw unexpectedly absent. That's not ideal. Let me draw Lorien revealed. Oh my god. All right. Just get an island. We'll just absent the bombardier, I guess. So untap. Do your Fable stuff. Discarding Commercial District and drawing a card, playing Arid Mesa. You just play like one big dumb thing, please. I get absent if response to a fetch land. Not gonna do it though. This thing flipped too. Ugh. Yeah, this game's about as awkward as it gets, unfortunately. Just every part of this game has been the worst. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hit this thing. Take 7. Crack the Mesa. That thing's gone. We're at 7 life. And they cast A. Mingskin Boo post-combat? So if I were to... I'm at 7? I just, like, can't win. I don't know what to do. Like, we could copy the Boo with Identity, but then, like, and attack it and kill it, but we just die on the board. So, like, I just don't think we have any outs here. I don't know. Really, really weird game. They just, like, drew a lot of crappers, which didn't really do much. And they had the answer to my big play. Unfortunately, the Ocelot Pride and the Elspeth. But, all right. So they're just, like, red-green creatures. Do I want this Aether Spellbomb? I don't think so. Just run it back. All right. We are on the play for game number 2. We have Eagles of the North. Sure. I'm going to keep this. This hand's not great, but whatever. All right. So, land. Eagling for a tap land obviously sucks, but whatever. We have Portable Hole. Force if we're desperate. District. All right, so plane cycling. I'm going to get the Raffine's Tower. If I get a tap land, I might as well get the land that casts all my spells, so... Draw an island. All right, now I'll play the island. That's a little awkward, but whatever. Every man up now, just tower next turn. Remanding basically anything here. Liberator, sure. I mean, you could Portable Hole it. That was a shot freaking card. Draw a card. All right, that sucks. Spells, please. All right. Now we're joking around. All right. This is not funny anymore. This taps for black. Maybe I just cycle here. Yeah. All right. That was gross. We drew multiple ends in a row. We'll just cycle the Rafine's Tower, which is 4 mana draw card, which is not exactly awesome, but sure. Prismatic Vista. What a weird card. Like, what's the purpose of this card? Like, remove a blocker, I guess? Like, obviously you could, like, pay 4 and, like, save your creature or something like that, but, like, that's really, really expensive. Don't we have, like, a recall on our deck, right? Somewhere? Right? Maybe somewhere. Possibly. Get a Forest. And play Ramanap Excavator. They've already played a land this turn, though. We'll just cycle a response, see what we draw if anything changes. Ocelot Pride. Sure, I mean, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the Sands turned out pretty bad here, but yikes. All right. Yeah. They have Excavator, Vista, Tireless Tracker set up. I've got like 7 planes in my hand. Not the funnest of all games, but sure. This Ocelot Pride is... I guess I can get through now. So we take 2. And untap. That's a good draw. All right, so let's play this thing. Phase out Tireless Tracker. They didn't fetch end step, which is like fine. And we're just gonna attack with our Pride. Get a token. Gain some life. Crack a fetch. They have a Bolt here? No, you don't. Get out of here. All right. Well, the good news is that they wasted a clue, which is cool, I guess. But we also have this Psychic Frog, which is a preposterous Magic card, and we're just gonna say yeah. And like we just make it into a 5/6, and like probably win the game that way. This card's ridiculous. Like. Probably should have been a 1/1 at minimum. If I were to change this card, I think I'd make it a 1/1, and I would make it so it only draws cards when it attacks people not planeswalkers. Shouldn't be able to have your cake and eat it too, you know? Gut. That is a good card. Is that creature or artifact? Oh my god. Tog is in a 1/1. Yeah, but Tog is also not all these things otherwise, too. Alright. We're getting kind of shit stomped here. They're playing a lot of good cards. Gut is pretty wild. So, Robber of the Rich. Same number of cards in hand right now. They get a 4/1 with Menace. Yeah, definitely a grown test card for sure. It's a really good one. Oh my god, opponent. The grown test here is just getting crushed and opponent taking a long time to do it. Alright, yes. Sack a clue. Make a 4/1. Even get a counter of a tracker. Gross. Alright, so block this. Just Discard this, put a counter on it. Unfortunately, I think I can portable hold the skeleton, but the second one. All right. Oh my god, man. You're drawing like poo poo. I don't know who could draw here, honestly, but whatever. Like, give us flying and attack. Maybe we got some real banger in my. Maybe draw recall. Like recall is like Lotus, some other good card. All right, so yeah, you're dead, or not? You're dead. You're drawing a card, and you draw Lorien Revealed. So that is not good enough. Probably just dead, right? Oh, it's your recall, but I don't think that matters. Portable Hall of a token, we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Orig's dead. All right. Yeah, tough game. They're not gonna like look kind of bad, but it's actually like pretty good. Weird mixture of cards, but like a lot of really powerful threats. Minx, Boo, Gut, and our draws are pretty mopey. All right, so we went 2-1. I think our deck was, okay. I think without recall and Lotus, our deck is like below average for sure, but like with those, it's pretty good. The counter spells were good. We were definitely lacking a few more like good early, like flashy, aggressive creatures to play like a true tempo game. Maybe a good one drop or two would have been nice, like Esper Sentinel or like stuff like that. Psychic Frog is pretty busted, even a splash. But yeah, definitely not the ideal cube deck, but reasonable enough. We'll take a 2-1. Good stuff. So, CoolStuffInc.com, promo code Jim5 of your order, CoolStuffInc.com. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, support the content. All right, I love you all. I appreciate seeing you every week. I'll be on once in a while from now on. Keep an eye out for me, and peace.